Hello everyone and welcome to Harv's World for another episode of Off the Grid. So as you can see, as usual, I'm always heading back from somewhere. I'm always driving around this place. But I need to go get my water trailer because, well, the animals are going to go thirsty if I didn't. I've been meaning to do that for some time. And I'm going to get them taken care of this morning because, well, they need some extra care. I haven't been keeping up as well as I should. So, before we get completely into it, I would like to welcome DJ Hoodat, Cole Wallace, Paul N375, Junior's Video Games, Neil Lopty, Jacob Piasecki, Peedle, and Kat Lucas to the channel. Thank you for subscribing, guys. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. And to all those anonymous subscribers out there, the same. Thank you very much for being here, and I hope you enjoy Harv's World. So, with that said, as always, there's a lot to get done today. When we left off the last time, I created a whole bunch of new fields. And based on, remember the really big one? There was that really super big one that I created, and I kind of asked him, what do you think? Should I or shouldn't I? One field or two? Hey, Raster. Hey, buddy. Well, I think the consensus was I should break it into two, so that's exactly what I've done. So now I've got 4 fields, and I still have more to do because I still have that small section of trees out there. That's something else I want to get taken care of this morning. Not all of them, but the generator's starting to run low, so I do need, very much need, to get some wood chips stockpiled. And I think I've got a plan for that. Shouldn't take too long, actually, with a little bit of luck. Keep your fingers crossed. And of course, we've got our oats right here, ready to go. I've got the harvester out. That's definitely on a plan today. And I am going to have a very special guest today. He's on the way. Shouldn't be too much longer now before he shows up. Which is a very good thing because, well, I'm getting to a point where I could use some help. And Pierre's often tied up at the sawmill, and he's got his own place now that he's been working on. And, you know, I mean, I realize we're helping each other out and all of that good stuff, but at the same time, I don't want to take him away from doing what he needs to get done. It's a little bit of a balancing act. You know how that goes. You've got things you need to do, and you would like somebody to help or whatever, but they've got busy lives also, and you gotta balance it out. You know, you can't be selfish about it. I don't want to be selfish about it. Oh, you can see I've extended my road up here past the cattle pasture now, so nice easy access to the cattle pasture, and I did get that field plowed in almost the rest of the way. One little strip. Once the oats are gone, I'll be able to come back in, finish that off. But yeah, this is very exciting. Very exciting. This visitor today gonna be really good. I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to it. Somebody I've talked about frequently. Not that anybody's ever had an opportunity to meet yet, so it's going to be pretty cool. At least I think so. Okay, well, looks like we're all full up on water. That's good. Very good. I think I'm just going to drop this off over here right now, because the next thing I really need to do... pull up over here next to the bale trailer. Next thing I really need to do is make some more total mix ration. I'm running pretty low on that stuff, and of course that's blocked in, but that's okay because I'm going to want that big trailer today anyway. So I would have been pulling this out no matter what. Bring that over here too. Oh, barely missed the water tank. But miss it I did. And you know, I like the TMR mixer. I wish there was a way I could get it into this cattle pen. But if all I can do is store it in my silo, then that's what I'll just have to do. And that's pretty much what I'm going to have to do, so... I haven't been keeping up very well on my levels of what I've got in the silo. I guess we'll find out in a little bit. Okay, we've got our hay. And we'll get an equal amount of silage, roughly. There we go. That'll do us. Yeah, that ought to, hopefully that'll keep our cows happy for some time. Yeah, I'm not getting close enough for it to tip in here, it looks like. Come on, Harv. You got this. And I'm still not close enough. Well... There we go. Man, I forgot how close I have to get this. I don't make this stuff often enough. I've only got 6 cows. I mean, it's not like I'm making it by the truckload or anything, but still. And you really would think that would just pour right into the cattle feed trough, but no. Why? Because this is the homestead. On the homestead, nothing is easy. But I never planned for it to be. I didn't expect easy. In fact, I actually have expected it to be a lot harder than it has been. It's really gone exceptionally well, and I can't for the life of me complain. Not in the least. There we go. Hey, almost looked like I knew what I was doing there. That's a scary concept. Alright, time to lay in a supply of wood chips, I think. And for that, I think I should be able to use this box of rusted metal that I picked up out in the forest the other day. Somebody left behind. I wonder if it was an alien gym type situation. He used to live up here, out in Pierre's place, which Pierre doesn't seem to be kind of freaked out by there's somebody that disappeared that used to live there. And I hope that doesn't ever come back to haunt anybody. Okay, so let me just unfold this thing. And we will sneak out this gate right here. Let me see, where was I cutting here? That's right. I wanted to come back this far. I know I made the line back there, but that was a little narrower than I expected, so I think I'm going to start right here with my wood chips. Drop this sucker down. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Mulch the crap right out of that tree. It needs to take care of this stump, though. There we go. That's more like it. Almost. I think my other stump grinder worked better. Oh, there we go. That's better. Okay. This isn't going to take long. Not going to take long at all. Grind that tree right up, spit it right into the trailer. And now that one just chewed the stump right out of there. Chewed it up and spat it out. Come on. Yeah, this is not going to take long. Not going to take long. Maybe one more tree and I'll be done. I think I will. Yep, I think that's it. I think that's all. That's all I need. Wow. That was a quickly loaded trailer of wood chips. And I know you've seen in the past, I don't put that much into the generator, the heating plant, you know, that turns the generator anyway. And so this should last a good long while. Switch to my trailer. There we go. Alright, well, job done and done quickly. I think me and this little tool are going to get along. We're going to get along in a fabulous fashion. There we go. Drop this off. Grab my little trailer so I can load some wood chips in there. At least a little bit. There we go. Restock the generator. Got to keep that power on. I know you guys, you don't see it much because we don't do nighttime a lot around here, but it does help. It does help me out a lot. Keeps the wolves at bay. Not that I've seen any wolves up here. Although there was that big cat. Remember that big cat that I had to go out and shoot because he was eating my chickens? That was not cool. Well, I mean, it was cool that I solved the problem, but it wasn't cool that He was lurking around here. You know, chickens are easy to replace. Me, not so much. I don't need to be a cat's dinner. That's not my purpose. Come on, we're getting there. We're getting there. Hey, look at that. I'm on a backing jag today. There we go. All right, the lights will stay on for just a little bit. Yeah, my company should be getting here any time now. I kind of have a general idea how long it takes. God knows I've made that trek long enough, and, well, I expect him to show up here before too much longer. And he said he was bringing me a Christmas present. It is that time of year. Although with him, you never know what it could be. We did talk. Remember last time we met, I was disappointed that we hadn't had a chance to catch up more in the not too distant past, and well, that just prompted me to give him a call and catch up again. And you know, we were talking about how things were going up here and how much things had expanded, all the new fields I just put in, and I was talking about, oh, a lot of different stuff. You know how it goes. Gosh, we must have talked for 3 or 4 hours. Hey. Here comes somebody now. Remember my buddy Ed? He decided to come up for a visit. Outstanding. It's about time after all this time I've been up here and all that he's helped me with. And what the heck is he towing here? Wow. Unless I miss my guess, I'm gonna bet this is a planter. Because I was talking about the fact that all I have are the 2-row planters. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Glad you could make it, man. Really, really glad you're here. This thing, this is bigger than anything I've got on the homestead right now. Oh, the tank is fertilizer, liquid fertilizer, and you're leaving it all. What do I owe you for this, man? Seriously. No, I can't just accept it. No, I'm going to make this up to you. I will. I'm going to make it up to you. Thank you. Thank you very much. This is going to help out because if you all remember, right over here, all I have for corn and sunflowers and such is this little tiny planter right there. And, on the big fields I've got now, yeah, that was never going to fly. So, well, let me show you around the place a little bit. You'll probably recognize a lot of this stuff because you're one who sent most of it up here, a good deal of it. And this all used to be forest. This whole area was nothing but forest, so I've had to clear it all out. And we've got our barn over here. A whole bunch more equipment that you've sent along. Meet my horse Raster. Raster, this is Ed. Ed, this is Raster. And just, I've got stuff sitting everywhere. Hey, well, let's go look at the fields first, and then I'll ask you, since you're here, I could use a hand today if you want to help out with some farm work. That'd be pretty cool working together. So I've got to bring in this field of oats, and I've got tons of fields that are ready to go. At least ready to get started. if you want to build a cabin, I could use you as a permanent farmhand, although that would take away my ability to get stuff as I need it. But we get we get down past these oats, and you'll see this is all new from the oat field to the left. It's rolling right down through there, all this new field that I've got to get planted. So if you're up for helping, I got work to do. All right, let's go. There's a little tractor hooked up to a trailer in the barnyard. If you want to grab that, you're pretty much going to be running what we call chaser bin. I will harvest oats, and you can run the trailer next to me to load them into. Is it bad to put company to work the minute they show up? Oh, Ed doesn't mind. We do this all the time. Well, we used to anyway. I hope he figures out what I'm talking about. Looks like he's got it sorted out. I'll go ahead and get my pipe out. Kind of give him a guide as to what to do. I'll get started, and hopefully you won't have any trouble sorting all this out. Make sure I'm dropping straw back here. Yep, got my straw working. Okay. Because I am going to bale that straw and take it over to Hugo. I might use a little bit of it for myself, but I don't think I really need much in the way of straw. And I'm paying attention to what Ed's doing, and I'm getting off kilter here. There we go. Now I'll just have one row to come back and clean up. Oh well. And for the sake of my baler, I'm going to just try to do this in straight lines instead of like headland passes, because that baler, the tosser on the baler does not like to throw those bales on a corner when you're turning, and it just bales too quickly for anything else. So I didn't ever realize how how that little he's doing all right. He'll be all right. We got it. Get him trained up in the ways of farming. Ed's a quick study, though. He'll learn this in no time. Hey, that doesn't look too bad. See if I can get my overlap right so I'm not leaving too much behind. There we go. Okay. Wow, it's nice to have somebody helping out directly on the farm. We're not foresting. I feel like every time somebody comes over, we're just cutting trees, and now we're actually doing some real farm work. That's a nice change of pace for sure. Outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. He's running that tractor like a champ. Well, this is not going to be any short project. Man, what am I going to do when this field expands and all the rest of my fields are ready to go? Well, there's no help for it. We're going to find out. But I think at this point, it's probably a good time to say I'm going to get this field harvested. Well, Ed and I are going to get this field harvested. And we'll just let you listen to some music while we play in the field. Talk to you in a little bit. This means that I can finally get the final piece of the puzzle in place. One of the final pieces of the puzzle. I will be able to get oats down to the farm market not too far. Maybe that's a good New Year's thing. Maybe getting the farm market open for the new year will be my goal. Yep, I like that. Getting everything squared away, ready to go. It's all been stored for the moment. I keep going down there to keep the apple trees in shape, but for the most part, it's pretty well set. I have been slacking on the firewood. I need to get back down there and finish cutting what I've got down there. And it's actually up, really. The farm market is up. It's north, so I got to keep that in mind too. I don't suppose it really matters all that much one way or another. It's the homestead. North, south, east, west, backwards, forwards, up, down, sideways. All right. That is one lovely oat field. Or the field formerly known as oat. Oh, hey, I made it in there. What do you know? Sorry, Ed. Oops. I'm gonna have a hard time gauging the distance on that side. Let's see. I don't want to block up the barn entrance because, well, I'm gonna need that. So I will park over here for now. Shut her down. That's been a great harvester. That has done an immaculate job, I have to say. Knocked that field out in no time. No time whatsoever. Okay. I think Ed is going to go smartly move his truck out of the way before I cause him any more problems. Oh, that poor guy. Eduardo Esteban. He's got a very regal kind of sounding name. Eduardo Esteban. I don't think I ever mentioned that before. Okay. Well, little does he know. Yeah, well, we'll sort that out later. Oh, there he is. He snuck up behind me. So, you feel like baling? Yes? Good. Because I got a bunch of baling to do now that I got all the straw in the field. Come on, we'll get you sorted out. You'll need the little tractor. Just drop that trailer there, and I'll take care of putting it away later. But the baler's in the barn. It's on the left-hand side as you go in, and then the bale trailer is over there by my pickup. You just attach the baler to the bale trailer, unfold it all. Yeah, you'll sort it out. Ed's a smart guy. I just want to finish off this field. Now that the oats are out of the ground, I don't really have to worry too much. If I lose a little bit of straw, I don't care about that. The oats, on the other hand, that would have been a much bigger deal. All I should really have to do is run right through here. Just one thin strip. Not quite. Just about right there. Perfect. Drop her down. And this should be the last of the plowing. Nope, that's not quite true, because I do have one other thing that I'm going to do. I can't do it yet today, but I will be doing it in a not too distant future. There we go. Plowing complete. So that makes 4 really good sized fields now. I'm as much a farmer as I am a logger at this point. I've got enough field out there now. I just got to get stuff put in it. Oh yeah, he got that sorted out. I knew he would. There's enough straw out there that Hugo should be happy for a good long time. And if he's not, well, that's his problem. Okay, well, he's working on that. Because you know, whenever you plow out new ground, you got to balance out the acidity and all of that good stuff. So we need to get some lime in there. So let me drop the fertilizer out of this. Well, I told him to park that trailer there, and it might not have been the best choice, but yeah, it'll be all right. It'll be all right. There we go. Piece of cake. And in true Harv fashion, I'm just crashing into everything. Looking in the wrong direction. Now normally I would lime everything just to balance it out, but I have got so much to do, I don't think I'm going to do that this time. When the bigger portion of the field gets ready, it'll be easier to just lime this a second time when the bigger portion of the field is ready. Oh heck, I might as well just shoot right on across here, shouldn't I? You know what I'm talking about. In the long run, it'll be easier to re-lime the small portion of the field than do extra lime on the large portion of the field. I guess that's the point I'm trying to make. And I'm going to leave this little field over here to its own. Look at that. I'm almost out of lime already, and I've only gone across this one time. That'll show you how big this field is. Yep, there we go. This is going to take some doing. So we'll check back in just a little bit. Ed, buddy, what's up? You're out of gas. I didn't think you would drive the tractor down. Oh well, when you said you were willing to run those bales down, I kind of didn't expect you to use the tractor. I kind of figured you'd drop the trailer and either use my pickup or yours, but never fear, I'm on my way. I have got a fuel trailer. I will get you down there, get you sorted, and we'll get back down to business here. Hang on, I'll be right there. All right, bye. Well, I'm pretty sure you figured that one out. The Ed is out of fuel. So luckily, remember this guy, we haven't had a chance to use him much yet, but I do have 2,000 liters of diesel. And here I come to save the day. He must not have got far, because it hasn't been that long since he headed out. We'll go see. We'll go see. It's all good. Rookie farmers. I could say that now. I've got some experience under my belt, although I'm still got a lot to learn, but you know. Oh shoot, he's just barely down the road here. Looks like I should come up on this side. Well, start pumping and start it up. Yep, there he goes. All right. That ought to take care of it. Just pull out of the way so he can get by. There's really kind of only one road between here and there, so he shouldn't have any trouble. Mr. Esteban will not have any trouble whatsoever, I'm sure of it. I mean, he made it down here and found his way back into the woods. Actually, he came from that direction, so I would bet he's already past Hugo's place. Or, you know, Hugo's buildings. He must have. Yeah, see, that tractor only took 70 liters of fuel. It runs like a champ, but it doesn't have the biggest fuel tank in the world. If I'm honest, I've run it out myself, so... It just wouldn't be a normal day around Ed if we weren't giving each other a little bit of crap here and there. You know how that goes. Come on. So what do you think? I'm thinking I want to try out the new toy. And I'm thinking, corn or sunflowers? Corn or sunflowers? I'm thinking I should focus on getting this trailer put away before I do anything else, because I'm having... Man, I was nailing all my backing earlier today, and now I can't back to save my life. Oh, well, there we go. That wasn't so terrible. The question is... This trailer got severely jacked up here. And the question is, can we get it back down? One way to find out, I suppose. I'm not entirely sure how he got it hooked up to begin with. Let's see if the International will do this job. Hey, there we go. There we go, that's better. Alright, I'm going to drop this trailer right over here. Go hook up to this bad boy. Because I don't know about you, but I think that looks pretty slick. Does its own fertilizing and everything. I need to back it up closer to this fertilizer tanker, I think. And if I can't... There we go. That's more like it. Still gonna have to find a way to store that fertilizer, though. I don't think I want to leave it in that tank. Probably gonna have to order up another one of these guys. So now, the next order of business is gonna be breaking some seed out of here. I think we got this. Maybe. Alright, there we go. There goes our seed. Filling up quite nicely. Now the other question is, no, we should be good. Because the field is freshly plowed. I was just thinking, I might have to cultivate first, but no, the field's been plowed. So that should be a non-issue. And I believe I saw a deposit into my bank account, so I'm thinking Ed made his way down to the bale sell point. Okay, let's unfold this bad boy. Take a look. Very cool. Very cool indeed. I like it. And do we want corn? You know, I think for a first crop, I want sunflowers. I love the sunflowers. I can't help it. So fire this bad boy up. Drop it down to the ground. I'm definitely going to do headlands first. Well, that really kicks up the dirt. I'd do a lot better if I keep it on the field and not on the road. Well, like most of our equipment around here, it's old, but man, does it ever do the job. There we go, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. So if I can't line up a little bit better this time, practice makes perfect. Yeah, there we go. That is doing a great job. And actually, now that I think about it, I think I still have corn, but I'm running low on sunflowers anyway, so that was probably the right choice. Yep. Oh, Ed made it back. Good. Such a good guy. He's been such a, I mean, even though he hasn't been here, he's been such a big help getting stuff to me, finding stuff. He's a real problem solver. And, you know, he is that guy who always knows somebody who knows somebody. He's also one of the few people in the world that I kind of think gets me. You know what I mean? There are so few people in the world that you can sit there and go, oh yeah, they get me. They got it. But you know, when I started talking about doing something like this, coming off the grid, finding some land, building my own place, Ed was the one person who didn't think I was absolutely crazy. He was actually really, really supportive of it from the very beginning, so, you know, I can't even begin to express how much I appreciate that. And once again, Ed comes through, because look at this thing. It's just knocking this out. It's huge. Absolutely huge. It's making this bigger field seem kind of small. Small indeed. It would actually be even smaller if I was tracking properly. But hey, it's new. We're still getting used to each other. It's like a new girlfriend, you know? You have those awkward moments at the beginning where you still don't quite know how to behave around each other yet, when really you should just be being yourself, and so they can decide accurately whether they like you or not. But we all want to put our best foot forward. Yeah, look at that, man. This is going to take no time. No time whatsoever. Outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. I think I might just end up focusing my efforts on using this thing today. It wouldn't hurt to have another field of corn. Wouldn't hurt at all. Yeah, I'll have to give that some thought. Figure out exactly what I want to do. Now I'm missing my edge instead of nailing it the way I'm supposed to. That's neither here nor there. Yep, there's that new girlfriend effect again. It's alright. I don't mind doing a little cleanup here and there. No big deal. Might as well touch this up while I'm over here. Go. No problem. Come on. Now this thing does run 120 horsepower, so by the time the tractor transfers power to get this planter running, there's not much left for extra power for going up hills and such. So that's something to think about. If it gets down to it, if it gets too much of a struggle, I can always break out the big tractor I bought from Chuck. I'm kind of trying to hold on to that just to see if at some point he doesn't want it back. I don't want to wear it out. But if I got to use it, I'll have to use it. But right now, I think we're doing okay. No problem at all. Sunflowers for the win. This is just too easy. If I had a more square field, like that one over there, I could take advantage of the ridge markers. But on a field like this one, they don't really help all that much. They probably would have a little bit if I'd have started out with them, but they are going to come in handy on some of the other fields, so that's fine. This helps me get a feel for the instrument. Yes, we're doing a scientific experiment of planting sunflowers. Hey, there we go. Already done. Look at that. Knock that out in no time. But let me get a feel for it to begin with, and then I can start using it in the way it's intended. That is awesome. Look at Ed knocking out this field. Ed is the man. Oh, I almost ran over one of the bales, though. He's got a second load, almost a completely loaded second trailer there already. That is outstanding. And I think I might just do corn in this field now that it's almost ready, although I will need to cultivate it before I can do that. At least this portion of it. Hey, you about ready to knock off? Let's knock off and go have some lunch. Yeah, I've got some stuff in the cabin. So I think at this point, Ed and I are going to go have some lunch, do some catching up, probably finish off these bales this afternoon. But with that said, I think it's been a good day, or at least a good morning here on the homestead. And I really do appreciate you coming along for the ride. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons down below. And until next time, take care.